May pips be upon you. This is part two of the Forex weekly forecast. All right. We're going to take a look at gold right now, but I want to get right to it. I don't want to waste too much time. I'm going to be looking at gold, silver, the NAS 100, US 30, and US oil. All right. And I want to try and get through it as quickly as I can so I can hold your attention. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And if that's only if you want more free education, free analysis, and free content. All right. If you want to encourage me and support this channel, that's the only reason why you're going to like and subscribe. And do not forget to give me a good comment. I need some either constructive criticism or some heaping praise upon me or something. I don't care. You know, whatever it is. I like to hear back from people who view my videos. I like to get some feedback so I can sharpen up and improve my output. Okay, here we go, gold. All right, we're at a daily support right here. All right, and we have formed, you know, this is old now, this bull flag, but we have broken out to the top. Is this a fake out? What is it? What are we doing here? I don't know. All right, we're going to find out though. All right, why do I have this box here? Because it is an area of supply and it's unmitigated. It hasn't been tapped. And I believe once price comes up here, we're going to fall pretty sharply, just like you saw the last time it was at this price. Okay, let's go to the 4 hour. And what did I put in my pre-screen notes? I have, ICI. Okay, good. I love ICIs. You know what ICI is? That is the pattern, the candlestick pattern that price loves to perform. This is an I. This is an I. That's the impulse. This is the C, correction. And then I, again, that's the impulse. All right. This is the phases of price. All right. Impulse, correction, and impulse. Some people call this a push phase and exhaustion phase and another push phase. I don't do that. I just say impulse, correction, and impulse. All right. There's always going to be a pullback. All right. And once a price goes ahead and pushes up, okay, what do we have here? We got a big old impulse coming down with that correction there. So this is pretty choppy looking price action above the breakout point of this the bullish flag here, right? But we have found support here, and I'm wondering right now, is price going to come back down? All right. All right. On the weekly, you can obviously see. On the weekly, you can obviously see this impulse. All right. And when you have an impulse, what you want to do is you want to measure the correction. So you put it at the bottom of the impulse where it begins and to the top of it. This assuming that price will start to pull back from this point. All right. It may continue on, but right now this is all we got to go on. So to measure the possible landing spot of the correction, I would say we would look at the Fibonacci retracement levels. We want to see it come back to at least the 38 fib. All right. The 38 fib would put it at 1809.59. All right. That's a pretty far stretch. But I'm going to tell you this. Every time you see an impulse and you see one candle that's a little different than the rest, this is usually the culprit. This is usually where price comes back and retests, and that would be a full 50% retracement level right here. All right. We see price come back here. That's a full retracement. All right. This is the golden pocket, This is the golden ratio, 618. All right. And that when you see price come back here, it usually indicates it's going to be a pretty strong rebound, right? 50%, is a good mark for a pullback. 38 is the least of which I want to see. 70.86 is the most I want to see. That's my quick lesson anyway. All right. So if we go to the daily, I have the area marked for the next impulse. You can see, again, this is better illustrated here, impulse, correction, and impulse. Now we're measuring for the next correction, right? So I'm putting it at the beginning of this last impulse to the top here, where the where I'm assuming that price will start to pull back from, and you can see where that odd colored candle is right at the 618 golden ratio. The golden ratio on the Fibonacci is the most frequented of the Fibonacci levels. All right, and that also coincides with the top, the testing the top of this the resistance line of this the channel here as support. You're going to test it as support here. So this is a good area to look for a retracement. Let me move this up just a hair because I want to cover the highest wick to body. Okay, so I'm looking for price to come back here, and if it starts to show signs that it's coming down here, this would be a great area to catch a long position for a swing trade. All right, there's going to be plenty of intraday trades with gold. All right, you can take a short to the support here, this daily support. You can take a short there, and just so that you know where this daily support is. Oh, I already got it there. All right, that's at 1860 422.42. All right, you can take a short here. All right, and maybe it gives us bullish price action and it goes back up from here, but I'm looking for a price to come back and pull here. All right, if it comes back to the 382, which is lined up with the support, that's great. I'll be looking for bullish price action right here. All right, and if it gives me my valid entry criteria, I'll take a long from this position. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which would be silver. All right, silver, I don't have it marked as anything because we're gonna have to wait. You see the strong uptrend. All right, I got the line. It's the trend line. It's been respected pretty nicely, pretty doggone nicely. All right, and you can see that we have impulse, correction, impulse. All right, now I'm looking for the correction. I'm looking for that correction to be right at this resistance turn support, turn back to resistance at 2761.41. Okay, and if price does come back up here, I'm looking for bullish price action at this level so I can take a long entry. All right, I like to see this. It's below the line right now. I'd like to see it come back above this line on the 4-hour, and it is reacting to the trend line as we speak. The problem is I would have took a long from here. I would have taken a long from here if it was a little lower and if the blue had crossed that red. All right, that's not the case right now. It's not low enough, and it may come lower. It may come lower. So I'm gonna be especially careful here because there's a line of what do you call this looks like it may be a key level. It was used as a resistance here and support, and resistance. So it may be tested as support down here. It might prove to be a fake out for those that are trying to trade the trend line and then go up. So if price does make it down here, let me tell you something. I'm going to be ready for a nice looking for bullish price action at this level, which is right there at 27.1290. All right, and I'll be looking to take it up higher. If we get a break and a close above the support here, this resistance here, I may be so inclined to take another trade up to challenge these highs. You understand? All right. I hope I made myself understandable there. I do a lot of stuttering and stammering and whatnot. Stampering. All right. Let's look at the NAS 100. All right. With the indices, there's always trades to take as intraday trades. Looking at the 1 hour, you know what I mean. You can get on the 1 hour, between the 1 hour and the 15-minute. You're always going to find a trade on the indices. But I am looking for a longer term trade. What are my pre-scan notes here? We got a pattern on the. Let me check it out now. I got a pattern on this and a break of the level for valid long. What am I talking about here? I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, let's see what we got here on the weekly. Oh, I see. We got an M pattern, a W pattern. Okay, wait a minute now. Okay, wait. Let me look on the daily now. There you go. All right. What do I've mentioned these before, and I'll mention them now. I like W patterns. I love the W patterns. Let's see if we can get that a little bit bigger so you can see it more obvious. Okay, hold on. If I can just get out of this mode. All right. Yeah, you can see that the pattern is there. 1, 2, up, down, right? And what am I looking for in a W pattern? All right, what I'm looking for is price to come to extend up and then price to come down and test this neckline and then continue up, continue in the trend. All right, I look for the very opposite with an M pattern. All right, but W patterns are very, very reliable. All right, word to the wise. All right, and we got one here. So I'm looking for price, even though it's doing this thing here, I'm looking for, look like it's rejecting down, turning bearish or something. What do we got going on there? Okay, all right. So what am I looking for? All right, did we come up and mitigate this? We got a pattern. We have an area of supply right here with this candle, this last up candle before this down move. All right. I can see price coming up here, testing the middle range, or at the opening of the candle. In between here, I can see price coming down, testing the neckline, and then continuing up. All right. If price does, and it does that, matter of fact, if it's already doing that, if it's at a good point, oh, look at that. We are oversold. We were oversold here, came back and retested this area. What we have here is we're maybe late, maybe not. But this was the area that I would normally take enter my long position, especially after what I call a peg leg. All right, this is like one leg where price hits the candle hits the level flat, a flattener, and then comes up and then gives me a hammer. All right, and that's what I love to see. I call it a peg leg because it looks like an old pirate with a wooden leg. All right, and if I get that pattern, it's usually going up. It's going to go. All right, especially if it's oversold and we already had a blue cross the red. All right, so what I'm looking for here is a good entry. I'm waiting for price to come back up. I could wait till it closes above the 135.63 level. That'd be the safest. That'd be the safest of the safest entry. All right, for a long position, and that's what I'm going to leave you with. All right, you can get aggressive if you want to. you know, by entering here, being that you know that the valid entry was up here, you figure that price is just going to stay in this area and then come back up, and you can get a discount. You can think that way if you want to, but this is the safest entry in my book. I'll wait till price breaks and closes above that level, and then I'll get involved. Next, US 30. All right, look at US 30. All right. Oh man. All right. We're going to have to wait a minute here. We're going to have to wait a minute here because with US 30, and I love the US 30 because it moves, man. It moves, but it can move against you just as fast as it can move with you or for you. All right, look. You see how price is overbought now? Overbought. We don't want overbought because we're looking for longs. So we needed to be over what? Sold. Correct. We need to wait till price comes down towards, and I can see something happening here. We look like we have an area of supply here. So I would love for price to come on back down here, mitigate this supply zone, and then give us a valid entry with some bullish price action here, and then we can take it on up. Otherwise, we'll wait till price breaks these highs here at 134.49.9. All right, 34.499, and we'll wait for a break and close above these lines, and you know, a break and a retest, a BRT, a break and a retest of this level, and then we can take our longs from here. Because I do believe price is still going to go. I'm bullish in this for the markets in general. Okay. All right. Looks like, yeah. That look how price has moved. I'm going to show you something there. What, you know, people talk about my magic trend lines and whatnot, right? If we go to the daily with that magic trend line, you can see how sharp the trend is. All right, you can see how sharp it is, and you get enough points of contact, at least 3, to validate a trend line. All right, and we can see if we put on these the EMAs, the 200, the 50, and the 20. You can see every time it comes through the 20 to touch that 50, it finds support and continues on the way up. We're doing that again. Doubled here. We double bottomed here. All right. And we're getting ready to break these highs. Once these highs are broke, I'm going to get involved in this trade. If price does come down for a discount, I'll be happy to take that discount price if it comes down, especially if it comes down to retouch this this trend line. So, you know, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that action. Okay. Last thing, we're going down to oil. What just happened there? I don't know. Okay. All right. If we go to oil, we're going to be waiting for a pullback on this one. Doggone it. All right. We're on, you can see how bullish price has been. Boom, boom, boom. We get a pullback here at right around March of this year, right? Get a lot of chop there, and then we breaking these highs, we break out higher, and it continues higher. Now we're breaking lower. Look, we broke these lows, right? And now we're touching the 50, all right? But we are still bullish. I am still bullish on this. What do we need? A discount price. Yeah, we need a discount price. Price is in this range. This is the high, this is the low of it, all right? And we are in the middle of this range. I don't like taking trades in the middle of any range, right? But we are coming close to being oversold again. All right. So I would wait. If we wait for price to come down just a little bit, then I can get involved in a lovely, excuse me, I'm sorry. We can get involved in a lovely long position here that we can hold for a little bit until it comes back up to these highs. Waiting for it, price to come down towards the bottom of this range to give us bullish price action, and then we can take it on up. All right, that'd be the safest of the entries I can see, because we're running right into resistance here, which was once support. All right, we're bucking up in the resistance at the 20, all right, in between the 20 and the 50. I would love for price to come back down and give us a good discount price. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit on my hands on this one. Okay. So,
Guys, at this point, this is what I want you to do. I want you to like and subscribe. And I want to tell you why. You want to support this channel. All right. It helps the algorithm first. All right. Secondly, you want more free content. You want more free education, free analysis. That's what you want. That's what you want. And you want to share that with your fellow traders. All right. Like, share, and subscribe. All right. Also, I want to throw in, please leave a comment. Tell me which one of these, of the trades I just talked about between gold, silver, the NAS 100, US 30, and US oil. Tell me which one you think ranks the hottest out of the ones that I have listed. Rank them in the order that you think they may come out, they may play out. Okay. All right. Which one do you think is the one that you would take over the rest? Let me know what you think in the comments. I want to hear back from my subscribers. I want to get some feedback from you. All right. And that's it. That's my message. All right. Also, make sure that you choose between the two videos that I have on the screen right now. Go to the one that you think is that's most important to you, the weekly forecast, or one of the individual pairs. You choose right now between the two that are on your screen right now, and I will talk to you in the next video.